It's the game where we flip houses. It's in the title. You should really know that already. I'm out here in my slightly horrible back garden where I do my laundry. It's depressing how into this game I've gotten, but I haven't played it in a little while, so I'm looking forward to getting back in. What's the house we have to do today, Dreya? I hear you scream. Shh.
This beauty in the heart of the forest is known to all local hiking enthusiasts. The characteristic A-frame roof covers 3 floors with 7 guest bedrooms, a living room, and a kitchen. Time and weather weren't kind to this building, but a proper renovation could quickly uncover its hidden charm.
This is a 7 guest bedroom place, which says to me that this is maybe a hostel where we can put some little hiker boys and keep them in our little house for a while, and then they'll pay us, and then that's about it. So I think I'm going to make that. I think I'm not going to make a home for once. I'm going to make a little hostel house. Probably the person actually lives there as well, but they like being surrounded by German backpackers. Well, it's a bit of a fixer-upper. Like the song from, I'm going to say Frozen. It's been a while since I've seen Frozen, but I think there's a song about how one of the main characters is a bit of a fuck-up. Is that from Frozen? I don't remember. There's some sort of... I don't think it's in the movie that much, but I think there's a race of trolls or something that call their adopted son a prick. I don't know if I'd recommend Frozen. It's fine. Anyway, enough about Frozen, a movie I don't even like. This is... looking okay. It doesn't look like there's much I need to do to the outside except for fix up some stuff. I think I'll... that's a bit ruined. Okay. The wood is a bit ruined, I'll have to replace it, but I will keep it the same patterning, I think. The same basic look. Maybe lighten it a little bit, give it some nuance, is that the word I'm looking for? Not really sure. Either way, first things first, I'm going to speed up the footage now, and you'll get to enjoy the music, while I just sell off some stuff. That'll be nice. I've forgotten the controls, I've realised. It's been that long since I've played. I can't remember how to do my little vision. Is it shift? Is it caps lock? It's not tab. Is it right click? Middle click? I can't remember how to do my vision. Q? It's Q. I figured it out. You know where that's come from? That little snafu? That is from me playing a little bit of Power Wash Simulator, which has similar controls, but not exactly the same controls. It's also, I'm going to say it, nowhere near as good. I thought Power Washing Simulator would scratch the same itch that this game gives to me. Which is a slightly disgusting phrase that I've never liked, but you know what I mean. I thought it would give me the same kind of satisfaction, same feeling, because I like the cleaning up in this, and I like all that sort of thing. Turns out, no, it does not. It's, I was about to say shallower. It's not really. This is definitely shallower. But this is more varied. Like, I like the cleaning in this, but it's kind of because the cleaning in this is very, very simplistic and easy to do. Like, for instance, what I'm about to do here, this cleaning section. I spray, I clean, everything gets cleaned up in like a meter squared radius. That would take 30 seconds in Power Washing Simulator, because it's all it is. It's all it is cleaning. There's something satisfying about it, but I found that I don't know. This is too big a thing to say, but I felt sad after playing it. Right? And I know that sounds insane, but I did. I felt grim after playing it. This game is not exactly Game of the Year kind of artistic masterpiece or anything, but it does give you some sort of creative input. You're doing stuff, you're making things, you're designing things. Whereas in Power Wash Simulator, you are really just cleaning up some mess. And it just makes you feel sad by the end because you've wasted your time. I'm not really a person who's obsessed with productivity. If I was, I would have a much better life than I do. Okay? Not to be too grim about it. When I played Power Washing Simulator, I was like, Jesus, I wish I had been doing anything else, to be honest. Oh, I didn't mean to break that. Whereas with this, I go, that was a fun time. What a good use of my time. I built a fun little house, and it was cute. You know, I don't get that sort of sense of ennui and shame, that post-gamer clarity, where you finish playing a game for like 3 hours, and you're like, Christ, what am I doing? Games are bad. Video games aren't even good. I could have been doing something fun. I could have been reading a book. Oh, look at this. He can read. Shut up. I think gamers have a chip on their shoulders about games. We can all accept they're bad, okay? We don't need to dress it up. Right, that's... I think my problem with this house so far, it's not a big problem, but my problem is that the back looks more like a cool front entrance than the front does. I want more of a deck out front as well. So let me just see how many squares this is extending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out, please. I would like to do that. Yeah, that looks fine. That looks nice. That looks good. Looks like it all fits. We'll fill that in a bit. We'll make the outside look pretty. In fact, maybe we'll do that now. Maybe we'll just start from the outside now, at least on the bottom floors. Oh, it's so tall. This is the problem, okay? Because it's going to take me a while to do the outside, because it's so big. It's such a big boy. Look how big it all is. I'm going to need some scaffolding, and I'm going to need some... Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Whatever. You know what? I'm leaving it. They could just have some moss on their deck. They'll deal with it. What type of wood are you? I can't even select it. That's what type of wood it is. Is there any clear piece of wood that I can match? Not really. Everything's gonna need to go. Oh no. Right, let's look at some wood. Like, what colour is this? Brown? Wood colour? Is it European walnut? Is it cool wood? It might be European walnut. I don't know if it is. What is you? Light beach? It might be that. Maybe that's okay. Maybe. Maybe. Make it a bit bigger. That look okay? I don't know. I don't know if that does look... I don't mind it. I don't think it's bad. I think probably should be that instead. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I think I'll keep it at that. I think it's a little bit more woody than it was previously, but I don't think that's a bad thing. I'm also going to make the roof that. There we go. That's already looking a bit nicer. And that's that. That's the floor done. I mean, that was pretty easy, and it looks pretty nice. I think that's good. I'm relatively pleased with it. It looks nice and rustic, while not being dilapidated like it was before. I guess I'll do the rest of the outside now. I'm going to hate it, but, you know, I'll get through it as quickly as possible for you. I think that'll be fine. I'll also put some fencing around here and some fencing around here. You'll probably notice that I've demolished the little fence posts up here because I find them annoying. So I'm just going to put some actual fences up there so that people don't topple out. All the German backpackers going, "Off, wo ist meine Handy?" And then they look for their handy and then they fall out while they're drunk and asleep. I'm sipping tea. That wasn't just a noise I made for no reason. Let's go! Unfortunately, I think I will need the big boy. Even the big boy is gonna need something else. Like, I don't think... Can I reach even with the biggest boy? If I go all the way up here? Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to jump a little bit, but it might work. I just mocked the German accent a little bit. I'm trying to do that a little bit less. Not even just the German accent, but accents in general. I feel like it's shaky ground to be on, right? When you're mocking accents like that. Are these, is there a wider gap between this and this? I think there might be. That's gonna annoy me so much. Because I think there's like a one extra gap there. Oh, that makes me want to die. Right, we'll see if we can fix that later. If not, shut up and deal with it, I guess, but I'll try. Well, I can get that much closer, that'll be easier. Let's decide what these are on, or what these look like. But yeah, I was going to say, I tend to mock a certain... Basically, it's the, like, 4 accents I can do, I tend to mock. And you'll notice, I can't actually do any of them. I can't do a German accent, but I mock it anyway. European walnut, yellow wood. What about oak? I want it to be a little lighter, but not like that light. Like, what is it now? I don't know what wood this would be. Let me just colour match from the side of my screen. Maybe that is yellow wood? Or red cedar or something? Let's try... Oh, God, I don't know. Let's try red cedar. That might be funky. That might be weird as fuck. Who knows? Give me some big old planks. Red cedar, please. Does that look insane? Yes, but I'm taking a bold stance here, and so I'm going to say it's okay. I think it does look insane. I don't know. I'm not saying that you can't make fun of the Germans, by the way. I don't think we're at that point in political correctness yet. But... I'm just saying, you know, I know some German people and really, really like some German people. And I think if anybody ever does an Irish accent, I get a tiny bit annoyed, right? I wouldn't say I get properly annoyed, but I get like a tiny bit annoyed, where I'm like, fuck you. Maybe my rule of thumb, just rationalizing it to myself for a second, maybe my rule of thumb is that if you've ever had an empire, you get gently mocked. But that does feel a little bit rude still. Because it's not like the Germans have an empire now. It's the EU, innit? EU? That's another one, right? It has been pointed out to me. Whenever I have to do a stupid person voice, that I do an English accent. Now... On one hand, yeah, that's bad, and I should recognise that and go, sorry. On the other hand, when I was growing up, the default stupid person voice on British TV was either Scottish or Irish, so maybe deal with it. That is a petty side of me, and I recognise that, and I try and tamp down that voice every time it rises its head up. So I'm trying to do a little bit better. There's a lot of things I'm trying to be better about. I wouldn't say I'm a bigoted person, but you know, we've all got stuff, I'm sure. If I were to really deep dive into my own psyche. Just in general, I'm trying to be a bit nicer. I feel that over the past... I guess this is therapy for me now. I feel like over the past little while, maybe year or so, I think I've gotten a little bit less patient and a little bit more sarcastic. And I sort of blame the stream for that. Not the people on the stream, it's me. I sort of blame streaming for that. I think the internet kind of rewards that behaviour a little bit. And so I've kind of leaned into it maybe a little bit more than I would like. So I'm trying to be a little bit more calm and nice and relaxed. Actually, a real one that I've been trying to do is be less fucking loud. Helped along by this, I think. I've been trying to be less loud because, my God, I can be loud. I wouldn't have considered myself a loud person, but it was pointed out by Emma, my partner, who I live with, that during the stream I get very loud, and I've been noticing it more now because of that. That, yeah, she's right. I'm real loud on stream, and it's annoying me. So I'm trying to slightly tamp that down as well, and just be a bit more relaxed, because I think that really generated itself, or reared its head a bit, let's say like midway through my streaming career. Like that wasn't... I'm a very quiet person naturally. Don't really talk a lot. Don't really like to talk loudly when I do talk. But over the couple of years now that I've been streaming, probably like 3 or 4 years now that I've been streaming. It's been a while. But over the 3 or so years that I've been streaming, I feel like I've gotten louder and louder while live. I think... I don't know. I don't know if it rewards it or anything like that. I just feel like it's happened. And I'd like to stop. So I want to... Because if you go back to earlier videos of mine, like early videos, I am a lot quieter. And I kind of prefer myself like that. Like when I make these videos, and when I make Twitch streams, and when I do any sort of content creation, which is a filthy word, whenever I do any content creation, I am sort of coming at it from the angle of making something that I, theoretically, would enjoy watching. It doesn't always work, I'll be the first to admit, but that is generally what I want to achieve, is that, theoretically, I would like watching this. You know, I would find this on YouTube or Twitch or something and go, that sounds fun, I like this guy, I'll watch more of this content. And I think oh, Christ. Jesus. Can I get another... Hang on, can I get like a ladder or something? I've never needed 2 fucking scaffoldings, but can I put a scaffold on a scaffold? Maybe I can do this and create a sort of ledge for myself. There we go. That might work. Can I, just... No. I need this. There we go. What was I even saying? Who knows, really? It all gets lost in my own brain. Really, I do forget most of the things I say during a stream, which is a little worrying. I don't think you should. It's probably... What if I said something horrible? But I don't think I ever have. But you never know. But YouTube or stream, I tend to just sort of instantly forget what I have said and why and when and everything else. Okay, I think that's all covered. I think there's just the top, but I think we can leave that fairly safely and be fine. Okay, I think that's done now, right? The front bit is done. Let's go around and do the back bit. I might speed this bit up, unless I have more things to ramble about. I feel like I haven't finished a single thought. That's really a problem. Have I finished a single coherent thought on this video so far? This is the problem with doing this kind of video, where it's more stream of consciousness. And we're done. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked. I guess we should see the inside of the house now, see what we're actually working with. We could do any other finishing up bits around here later, like, you know, fencing and stuff like that. What does the inside look like? Oh no. Okay. It's very, very dirty and very, very old, I guess is how you'd put this. It's old as fuck. Common kitchen, maybe, which I like. Two bathrooms. So this is definitely like a hostel. We've got one bedroom. We've got a double bedroom. Okay, I'm going to keep the floor plan relatively consistent, I think. Ooh, an ensuite. Ooh, this might be where the actual owners live. Like, the owner lives here. It's just some pervert, some woodland pervert. More toilets. Oh, how many showers are there in here? So far, I've seen one shower, which is... I mean, this place is gonna be fucking rough if there's not more than that. Okay, this is a bath. That's not great. We will put showers in here. Maybe multiple, I don't know. This is probably another shower? Oh god, another bath. Jesus. Okay, that's fine. We have 7 bedrooms. Oh god. 7 bedrooms, 1 shower so far. Seems real fucking grim. So we're gonna fix that if we can. Maybe we'll even build a little shower complex out here. That could be kind of nice. Because if there's one thing... I've stayed in hostels. I've stayed in hostels before. What European boy hasn't? And the worst part is always sharing showers. If there was a bath, I would not have washed. So it's pretty bad. But, you know, it could be worse. Everything could be worse. This is not the worst thing I've ever seen. We'll start cleaning up. Okay, I'm just gonna see, can I salvage any of this furniture? I can! That desk works fine. Okay then, that's pretty good. I would like to redo this desk in that kind of vibe. Maybe these handles will modern it up a bit, and we'll make the handles more like a kind of black iron. There we go. That's much nicer now. This alarm clock, I'm sure, could get moderned up a bit as well. There we go. Not incredible, but it's fine. Right? This chair I'm getting rid of. It's horrible. This can get... It can. Should it though? This is not a nice file cabinet really. It's okay, but it's not like lovely. Maybe I could put it like further back over here as well. I don't know. I don't know if this is nice at all. This desk might be a bit too loud as well. Can I make this like... Maybe I replace the desk. It's not great. Okay, look. Close that. How much is it even worth? 232? Bring me to the desks thing. Just right away. Fuck it. Normally I do the furniture last, but give me the desk section. I've thrown my hand in the air despite not having the camera on. That's how exuberant I've gotten over the thought of a new desk. A bigger, better desk. Maybe even this. That looks kind of nice. Something simple still, you know? Like, it's not going to be... It doesn't need to be huge or anything, but yeah, I like that one. Sell that, sell that. Give me a desk mixture. There we go, right there. That's pretty delicious. I don't know why I just said delicious, but it's nice. We'll also clean as we go. I don't know, I feel like there's so many rooms in here that are awful, that we need to be like doing each room one by one rather than doing like all the walls and then all the furniture and stuff like that. The floors are rancid. They're horrible. We need to fix these floors. That might be the first thing we do. Walls. I think I am going to keep the wallpaper for kind of like an old-timey look, but I want to change the colours. Maybe make it a bit bigger, the pattern. I'll keep that painting as well, just because doing paintings in this game is a bit of a nightmare. So if you want any art on the walls, really it should be the original art, because it's hard to get anymore. You have to like start importing pictures. Maybe I'll import some pictures. I don't know. Maybe that'll be funny. Okay, a wardrobe. We can salvage the wardrobe. I think we'll put that there. Nice neutral colour, maybe. Does that suck? No, it's okay. It's fine. It's a bit of a protrusion, but I think it's okay. I don't like this file cabinet either. We might get rid of that and do something else with it. This is the worst thing. This is horrible, this coffee table. But okay, look. I think what we should do is lay down a new floor and then match the stuff to the floor. So I want maybe a little bit more neutral of a floor. So go to surface finishes, go to panels. Maybe like an American ash or yellow wood or something like that. Some oak. Just do like a nice oak floor. Does that look nicer? Does it? I don't know. Maybe like one step darker. Like maybe a yellow wood. Maybe a yellow would be nicer there. No shame in experimenting. Yeah, you know, I like that. It's a little bit more rustic. And this is going to be a horrible, horrible little hostel in the woods. Remember that. This isn't a home. It's sort of a home, but not really. This is mainly where some horrible, horrible, greasy teenagers on their gap year are going to come and scum up the bathrooms. This is not going to be a nice place to live. So we want it to be kind of rustic and have some down-home charm. Because it's all going to be like French and German students, right? Like backpacking in the Rockies or wherever we are. I don't know where the Rockies are. I know very little about America. This is very 70s, isn't it? I mean, my attitudes, yes, but also the decor. Let's push these in a little bit. Right, get them nice and lined up like that. This in a little bit as well. There we go. Now we can actually have a through line to the stairs. Can I salvage these? Because you know what? I'm keeping them because they are the ugliest chairs and couches I've ever seen. So I am keeping them. They are absolutely horrifying. You know what? I like these for the chairs. I like the red and black. There we go. Horrible. Ugh. Ugh. I would leave. The great thing about hostels is that usually the people staying in them are poor enough that really they have to stay. They can't really complain about much because, you know, you've given them a place to sleep and that's really all they can afford. That's all they can expect from their money. I mean, even then, hostels have gotten kind of expensive. I stayed in a hostel in Amsterdam, not recently, but, you know, a few years ago. And even that was expensive, to be honest. But that is Amsterdam, where everything is expensive. It's an expensive place. Amsterdam, if you haven't been, I'd recommend it. It's very nice. Bring some money. Bring lots of money. Let's sell that and that. I'm gutting all the lights because I think the lights are gross and bad and should feel bad. Sell that for now. More chairs. I'll get rid of these chairs for now. This is like a waiting room, but are we really going to have people waiting out here for our high-class hostel? Let's get some windows set up. I don't want these shutters on, first of all. I want mountain bars. I want... maybe on the right side, like the left side. It doesn't matter. I want... what handles? What handles do I want? They all look basically the same. Let's go for handle 3 on the left side. And we want it to look like... I think we want them to be European oak. I think that makes sense to me. I think that's fine. Maybe give them some windowsills as well. I think a windowsill would be pretty. That would be pretty and good. Yeah, sure. That's fine. That's our window. Let's copy that onto all the other things. Not sure about that one. But let's copy it onto all the other windows and doors. Oh, look at that. Look how pretty that is already. Very. That's how pretty it is. Shut up if you're about to say otherwise. Right, let's give them a chair, because they need to sit. I'm not like an American, where we force them to stand up like some sort of bizarre taskmaster. We'll give them not only an office chair, a nice office chair, like one of these. Look how cushioned that is. Look how lovely and cushioned that is. And we'll make it nice and horrible in 70s. Because everything else is. There we go, look at that. So you come in here, the greasiest, baldest man you've ever seen will be sitting at this desk and go, "What do you want?" And then you'll go, I booked online to stay a few days at the hostel. My name's Dreya. And they'll thumb through a book, a physical book, and go, "Yeah, the key." That's been my experience. Hasn't. My experience with hostels has been lovely. Right, let's fix the wallpaper. And by fix, I mean change it completely. Get rid of some of this nightmare. We also want to change the ceiling, I guess, because it looks a bit bad. I want it to, like, it's all scuffed up and gross, right? So we should change that as well. That looks better, right? I mean, it still looks really ugly, but it looks a bit brighter. You can actually make out the patterns on this bottom bit. I don't know if this bottom bit and this top bit go together, really. I might change the wallpaper, maybe do a bit more of a warmer color, like an orange, or like a lighter orange or something like that. But for now, I mean, it's better than it was. I don't think anybody could disagree with that. And if they did, they would be wrong. Let's just to finish this little bit right now, let's give them like a laptop computer on, where they can manage all of their things. They can watch their horrible, horrible pornography. Just a normal laptop, right? There we go. Lovely. You can sit there and watch your Angry Birds themed pornography. Horrible, horrible freak. Let's start on... Oh, I don't know what to start on now. I guess... Look, what do I always say? What's the most important part of a house? The piss place. So, let's start on the piss places. It's not ideal. I don't like that there's nowhere to shower, again. But... Oh, I don't even like the fact that it is a stall, to be honest. That's pretty bad. And why is this here? What's this little divider? Sell that. We'll, oh, God. Okay. What I'm going to do is build this out, right? So it is 2 separate rooms. And then I'm getting rid of all the wood paneling, because that's going to reek if somebody, you know, is a bad shot. So we're going to tile this up. It is so small, but it's fine. It's no smaller than the outhouse we had in the previous one, I guess. I might leave everything the same if it's... No, it's not really salvageable. It's not cleaning up nicely. Can I clean this up at all? Not really. I can clean up the floors and walls, though, and should do so. I'm going to sell the bathroom accoutrement, right? We're going to sell all of this stuff and replace it all. All right, we have 2 fresh-faced little bathroom boys ready to get filled. Sorry, I genuinely didn't mean that one. First of all, let's get some nice tile in here. Right, some nice old tile. Just some tile that isn't horrible. Easily cleanable tile. There's 7 people going to be living here. We want some nice, plain, like, white ceramic tile, right? Cut pattern of, like, something simple. Again, this is going to be gross, but, like, make the grout not so standout. The grout is going to need to be, like, a neutral color, because otherwise there might be some mold. I imagine if you own a hostel, you're bleaching those bathrooms pretty regularly. So it's probably fine. Every day, bleach. Let's get some white ceramic tile all up around them, right? The bottom third of this room should be ceramic tile. And the top can be... whatever it wants. I'm not going to judge. But definitely the bottom part should absolutely all be tiled. Again, I'm thinking of the owner here for this one. The owner needs this to be cleanable. That is what you should look for in a bathroom in general, to be honest. Right. Good. I'm going to put some... I don't know. Some of this. This can be the central kind of pillar. There we go, that looks fine. We don't even need to repaint then. I think it might be getting dark. I am in a lightless room, so that could be what's doing it. I think it is also getting dark. I'll put in some lights at some point. I have a flashlight that I never use. I always forget I have a flashlight. So I can do this lightless. There we go, that looks nice enough, right? I'll just need to repaint this a little. There we go. And here. What have you done? Paint. Something's gone weird. There we go. That works. Bathroom's done. I mean, they are just, like, holes in the wall right now. I do need to finish them, so let's do that. Let's get some bathroom things. These will be some of the most sensible bathrooms I've ever made, I feel. Give me the smallest toilets, right? Like a balatro or a japet. There we go. Something small that can fit in the corner here. Perfect. And right here. Is that... that's very close to each other, but whatever, it's fine. You can sort of easily, so easily drill some sort of glory hole in here. In fact... Oh, that was way more than I meant to demolish. Jesus Christ. But maybe that's something we could give them as a treat. They're going to be doing it anyway. They're all fucking teens. Like a little treat hole. They can pass treats to each other or something. This might be a bit big, but... okay, ideally we'd like this to be 1 block tall. We don't need it to be this massive. Maybe here? Like that? Yeah, okay. I can dig it. I can see where this is going. We'll even tile it so that there's no, like, jagged edges. No need for duct tape here. Just a custom-made glory hole. for the friends who live here, or who stay here. They want some fun, so that's fine for them. Now, what is the smallest sink you have? Because they need to wash their hands. They're fucking students. They won't wash their hands. But we would like them to try. So get like this maybe like here. Yeah, gives them plenty of room, right? That's fine. We'll duplicate that over here. Perfect. They can wash their hands. They can pee. Anything else? A shower's not going to fit in here. I'd love it if it would, but it's not going to. I think that's really all you need. I guess a mirror. A mirror would probably be useful for them. Oh, a bidet! This is going to cater to Europeans, so you know what? Maybe a bidet would be good. Right next to the glory hole? No, you can't really get in or out if there's a bidet. Ah! Okay. Fine. What's the smallest carpet? There. Just so that they're not trekking things out. That would be nice. Yeah, let's get one of them. Perfect. We need some sort of toilet cleaner, right? Like if we go accessories, bathroom. We need a bin would be good, if there's one of them anywhere. Wall hooks. We saw some wall hooks earlier. Yeah, give me one of the nice fancy wall hooks. You know, it's like, okay, you're pissing. You might need to take off your jacket or something if you're doing like a long, like particularly long piss. Like this is a piss where I'm going to have to settle in for a while. I'm probably not talking about pissing anymore, am I? I'm going to need to get fully naked for this one. Anything else? A mirror. I said a mirror and then forgot a mirror. Give me a mirror. Decorations, wall decor. Just a standard mirror, really. I don't think they're going to need much. What are you looking at yourself for? There we go. That's a really weird place for a mirror. You know what? Just for jokes. Give me like a really long mirror. It barely fits this entire wall as a mirror. That is horrible. Do I want to keep that? That's really ugly. What about this mirror? The goose. The goose isn't too bad. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, you know what? The goose is fine. I'll take another goose, please. I'm always saying that. There we go. 2 geese. So, they will also need some soap, ideally. Hopefully they're using soap. Christ, what do German teens do? Probably wash their hands in fucking milk. Radish water and milk. Okay, good. I think this is now fine. They need a bin. Do a bin, please. Get just like a very small little bin right under the sink in each room. Perfect. And then, like I said, maybe one of these, like a toilet brush, would be sort of useful. There we go. Is that okay? Oh, it's a little bit of a mess. There's a lot of stuff in here. You know what? Maybe they don't get a toilet brush. If they fuck up the toilet, they have to go out to the front desk for a toilet brush. I'm going to put it out here. Toilet brush lives right down here. Right? They have to come out to the front desk and go, hey, guten Tag, I have soiled your bathroom. And then the rancid, greasy boy at the desk will go, here's the brush. I'm not really painting the best view of this place, but this is what I'm imagining it'll be. And as a treat, because I know they'll whine if I don't, I will give them some lights. So let's give them just a random ceiling lamp. Now, here comes a part I haven't considered. We have to choose the light switches. I get this is the nicest light switch. I will choose that. There. It wasn't hard. I'm going to put them here. Maybe? Like right here? Yeah, that looks nice enough. And then wire them up. 2 bathrooms. We've got a nice little area to piss and do whatever else you need to do. Just don't leave me out of it. But whatever else you would like to do in a bathroom, you're able to do it here. Then, a nice little treat hole where you can say hello to the other people in various ways, whatever you want to do. Then you've got a little mirror to check your makeup or your contact lenses, what do people, hair, mirror things. And then the doors close, and it's all private and lovely. Wonderful. I'm very happy with that. I should probably put some lights here as well. For now, we have the torch, but that's making it look a little bit more haunted housey than I would like. Oh, I still need to clean up a little bit here. There we go. It's looking okay. Still a few little scraps even when laying a new floor, but don't get cleaned up. Oh, that window. Oh, God, that room is fucked. Okay, that's the lobby. Done. That's the piss rooms. Done. 2 separate piss rooms. Done. Easy. Easy work. Now, this is the worst light fixture I've ever seen. Let's get on with the bedroom. And I think that's done too. I've kept the bed looking quite horrible in 70s, but you know, this is a nice bedroom. The roof needs to be redone, but we'll do the roof last on the whole bottom floor. Right, we'll keep it basically the same, but you know, just redone a bit. This looks nice. This is a nice room. This is a nice room that I wouldn't mind sleeping in. I'll give them some lamps as well. Because again, people love to be able to see. It's something I've noticed about people and it sickens me. Here we go. Have some lamps. Scum. But yeah, they've got a television. We've seen that already. We don't need to go through that again. Got a television. You've got some chests of drawers. You know, you can store all your little horrible bits in there. You can store some stuff in here even if you wanted to. And then you have the private shower piss room, which is going to be lovely. This isn't even attached. This doesn't even work. Why is this here? Right. Let's start work on the bathroom. Let's, again, sell everything in here. Sell everything in here and do it from scratch. Maybe I can leave the, little towel holder there. That's fine. Sell the bin. Sell the horrible carpet. Actually, this shower might be nice. Might be nicer than something I can buy. I mean, probably not, but let's see. What can we make this look like? Pretty bad, actually. Let me change the faucet. Oh, there we go! Now you get a nice shower. Look at that. That's very pretty. We need the tile again, because this tile is fucking horrible. Look at this tile. It is absolutely disgusting. It's a marble? You're fancy enough that you got marble tiling, but you've made it look like this. What's wrong with you? Let me get, you know what? Keep the marble tiles then. We get some, like, nice marble. But just do, like, white marble tiles. No reason to go, like, weird. Like, understated is nice and fancy, you know? It's never going to look bad. Just some, like, white marble tiles. It's never going to look not good. You don't need to get fancy and put these, like, specks of colour in there. It's always going to make it worse. So, I'm going to just tile up both these entire walls, maybe? Again, really splurging, right, on the tile, but I think it makes sense if this is going to be a shower room, that we just make all of this there, and then just get the paint on the other side. I'm not even going to change the colour or anything. Just going to get it all painted along here. There we go. That's honestly nicer. And get me a little light switch. Where's the lights again? Lights are here. Give me a light switch so I can actually see what I am doing, please. Fantastic. It's already the light I wanted as well. This is worrying me. I've already forgotten if I put in this light or not. Did I put in this light? Did the game put in this light? I genuinely cannot remember, and that frightens me. We want faucet 1, I think was what we went with, and then... what do we want this to look like? Nice! I know that's so vague, but like, nice. Want it to be a nice shower. There we go, lovely. And then a place to piss. Oh, it's very small, even for this small shower. There's a very small shower I can get, but I want a fancy boy. I've decided. I think this needs a fancy boy. Give me this one. It's not the smallest toilet, but it's small-ish. Oh, your legs are going to be pressed right up against the wall. Luckily, it's not panelled, so it should be not ice cold in the winter. Oh, we need to put in, like, radiators and stuff as well, don't we? Forgot about that. Bathroom products. Toilet paper holder. Oh, we never gave the other people toilet paper. That's something we should probably do. I think they like that. Students. Honestly, it's small enough to fit, and that's really the main thing about this room, is that it needs to be very small. Maybe even, like, over here. Can the door open? Sort of. Not as much as you'd maybe want it to. I'm gonna put it right over here against the wall, then. That's fine. You piss here, you shower here. You piss, then you clean off the piss, then you get in here. I will give them a towel rack. Towel rack is also important. They like those sort of things. People. They like being able to clean themselves conveniently. So I'll give them a towel rack. And then a piece of toilet paper. Very extravagant. You know what? Just because there's no other storage, I need to give them some sort of shelf, don't I? Can the door open? Enough. I think the door can open enough that it's fine. I will put we'll put some stuff up there. You know what? I don't even need to put some stuff up there right now. That can come later. But for now, this works as a bathroom. It's a horrible bathroom, but it does work as one. So this is where they live, the landlord. So it's fairly nice. They can watch their little television programs. It's all fine. I am going to, now, before I go into the other rooms, I'm going to fix the roof here and put in some lighting. And then this little area will be done, I think. Okay, it's still a little bit dark over here, but I think that, I don't know, maybe that adds to the ambience. Maybe we're going to have some wall lighting. It'll figure itself out, I'm sure. Oh, it's very spooky up there, isn't it? Don't like that at all. Let's try. Oh, this is going to be a long episode, isn't it? Let's try the next room, shall we? And you know what I'm going to do in here? Not take down the lights yet, just so I can actually see. This also looks a little bit too shining for my tastes, but we'll start by cleaning. Another one done. Honestly, I think that one is lovely. Like, I would love if this was a room in a hostel. Like, if you're having to share a room anyway. Or, you know what? Some people aren't travelling on their own or with loved ones. They're just travelling with friends. The scum of the acquaintance world. And so they don't want to sleep with them. Unless you're very special friends. Or you're just cool like that. But, you know, you don't want to sleep in the same bed. Unless it's like a situation like, oh, you've been backpacking for a while. And you're really tired. And you book into your room. And you get there and the landlord is like, sorry, but one of the beds has collapsed. Or you sit down on it and it like shatters under you. And you have to go, oh no, oh, I'm so damp and it's been raining and I'm so cold, I don't want to sleep on the floor. And your friend goes, oh, well, we can always share the one bed. And you go, no, it would be too imposing. I couldn't do that to you. And they go, oh, well, I don't mind if you don't mind. And your eyes meet for a second, but you look away awkwardly. And then you slowly start removing your clothes and you remove everything and get into the bed. And you're not looking at each other, but the warmth of your bodies sort of becomes present. And then one thing leads to another and you're asleep. So yeah, that room's finished. I'll do this other bedroom first and then we'll get on to the kitchen. Honestly, I think this is going pretty well. I think I'm very happy with how this is coming together. Like, this is the edge. Is this the front door? Because the front door is this one, and it's so much less impressive. I think the house is backwards, basically. Like, this should not be the front door. I guess it's fine. I don't know. These are the worst lights in the world. Get rid of them. Get rid of everything in here. Start from scratch, like the last room. I won't need the torch as much because it's actually getting bright. Also, I can probably just, like, open the shutters. Oh, that's lovely. In fact, remove the shutters. Why do I still have shutters in this room? There. Better. Much better. I didn't know you could do this. I had no idea you could make it different like that. That was a genuine gasp I just let out there. That's very embarrassing. I think that's another one done. These are all very easy to build, because you don't really need to give them much, because it's a hostel, and they'll take what they fucking get. So really, just a bed, a light, and a place to store your clothes. I'm even giving them a television. You'll notice during that little montage, I thought about giving them a big television and went, no, that's far too opulent. You get a small television, and you don't get like a Fire Stick or anything. You get like basic 3-channel, like, network TV, alright? You don't get anything fancy. You're all European students. You're going to be bringing around like Chromecasts anyway. It's fine. It has an HDMI port. It probably has a SCART lead, but it probably has an HDMI port. It's fine. Auf mein Landloten, the television doesn't seem to have an HDMI.
What's wrong with VHS?
I cannot watch my international programs. Sorry. What did I say at the start of this? And I was going to try and stop doing the accents. That lasted all of 15 seconds. Let's start on the kitchen. Let's clean up. Really depressingly, I had another dream about this. I haven't played this in probably like 2 weeks. And the reason I'm playing it today is because I had another dream about it. And that's really tragic. I had a dream about specifically the cleaning function of this game, and how I desperately wish it was real. Like, if this was as easy as cleaning a house is, my house would be spotless, and my life would be better. Like, just unbelievably so. It would be so incredible if this was how cleaning worked. Before selling all of those, I probably should have checked if they were fixable. They were as well. Right, let's make them funky looking. It's not really good. You know what? The blue and the orange look quite nice. Let's get them. We'll duplicate them out. And we'll find whatever table was there in order to make it work. What was the table thing? Who knows? Let me look around for tables. I found it using my incredible powers of deduction. I looked for the name. But there, that looks kind of nice. That looks quite good. That looks nice. I think you'd be able to sit at that and be comfortable. Let's get more of those, please. I don't really know what kind of vibe I want for the kitchen. I mean, the kitchen is pretty much done now, except for, you know, the actual kitchen bit. Kitchen/dining area. I think this bit actually looks quite nice. I don't know. Crane, like, not too expensive, but, you know, it's not like Venimo expensive. Actually, are they the same price? Hang on. What's the most expensive? Venimo is actually a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. I thought that was the most expensive one. Crane is the most expensive one. In that case, let's go for Vernamo, because it's kind of mid-range and a bit modern. It's like, we can advertise it like that. Like, this is a redone, remodeled kitchen. I hate that I'm getting into it. Yeah, just give them a nice big sink, first of all. Because you need a sink if you're going to make stuff like that. They don't need a dishwasher, they can make their own shit. We'll give them an oven, honestly. They should be grateful for that alone. An oven? Not just like a microwave? You get an oven. Then they can have a fridge. I might even just give them a standard fridge. Like a standard built-in fridge, right? Can go right there. There we go, fridge. Then, oh, I forgot to do the wall here. I'll do that in a second. So oven, fridge, sink, then a couple of cabinets. Like, they're not going to be... Look, if you're in a hostel, you're not going to be, like, fucking around with lots of cabinets, right? That just... It's not going to happen. So we'll give them some cutlery, and we'll give them some, you know, places to put some pots and pans, but, like, we're not going to give them much. It seems a bit excessive. Give them that much. So I'm going to put that there, and we'll give them one more small little section like this. There we go. Look, that's lovely. That's way more than you'd need. You can make stuff in the oven. We'll give them a microwave and stuff like that, obviously. Like, 7 people? This seems okay. I mean, 7 bedrooms. It's going to be, like, probably, like, 12 people in here at any one time. Jesus. Oh, it does sound like hell when you put it like that, doesn't it? Okay, we'll get some cabinets. Some nice big cabinets, right? Maybe just all this, like just a big string of these all the way across, I think would be fine. There we go. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's all you need. Lots of places for cups and stuff. Basically, I want them see-through so that people don't accuse people of stealing and losing things. If it's going to be 12 people in here, there's going to be some fucking fights. Right? So I don't want that to happen. Let's give them a stove top and a microwave. We'll give them a nice microwave, like whatever the more expensive microwave is. I'm not going to be stingy about that kind of thing. Give them a microwave. I might even give them a coffee machine. But then, here's the trick. Give them a coffee machine, but it's one of those ones that uses the fucking horrible, disgusting pods. And, here's the real genius, we sell the pods. We have a little fridge we have a little mini fridge under here. Same with the toilet brush. That gets paid access, but you get fined if you leave the toilet in a mess, right? We put a little mini fridge here somewhere, or even just a box, and this contains the coffee pods. And they're like exorbitantly expensive. That's not even a word, what I just said. Also a kettle, obviously, we need a kettle. Where's the kettle? Kettle. One of these, there we go. Give me just a nice kettle. So they can have tea. Obviously, we need tea as well. I don't even like coffee, so I'd be safe from this. Maybe another microwave? Do I want 2 microwaves? I know many of you will probably be going, that's a fuck ton of microwaves. This is a hostel, so maybe we want 2 microwaves. I think I've gone mad with power. 5 microwaves. Okay, 2 is fine. I think 2 is okay. I will give them a chopping board. Like a nice chopping board. This is actually going to be, again, for a hostel, a nice kitchen. I think this is okay. Let's give, like a nice chopping board here. Like that. I'll change the colours of this. I don't want it straight white, but like... Hang on, what do we want this to look like? Whoa, not like that. Maybe like this. That's kind of nice. That's actually lovely. I think this is perfectly nice. And this is a lovely kitchen. It has like a little tile here, so you don't like splash yourself or splash the floor and ruin the floor. Here, I mean, just we'll put up a sign saying, "Don't leave fucking crumbs after yourself, you fucking slobs." Then here you've got a place to make tea, place to make coffee, you've got 2 microwaves, an oven, a stovetop. This is all you would need. Now, it does have to cover like 12 people at a time, so Christ, but I think that's fine. I think this is okay, even saying that. Oh, should we give them a bread bin? I might give them a bread bin as well, just so like, if we need our fancy breads and little pastries, otherwise we shan't be able to survive. So they have a place to store them as well. I might fill this up later with cups and glasses and stuff. We'll see. But I think that's done. Actually, one second. I forgot to do there and immediately forgot about it again. Yes, let's do that. Come on, just sneak it in. Done. Now we're done. Everything's fine. What is that noise? Is that the fridge? That's the fridge I'm hearing there. I'm hearing like a... noise. I did once describe these videos as almost ASMR. Is that ASMR? I think that's the final touches on the downstairs, right? I think we're done now. I think the downstairs are now finished, which is wonderful. In only like 2.5 hours. How long have I been streaming? I have been 2 hours. Jesus. Okay, this might take a while. There's like 2 more floors. Oh god, at least this floor is tiny. Oh, we have to redo the entire walls and stuff as well though, don't we? That's kind of a nightmare. Hang on, let me redo the doors first. Just because that's easy. We'll redo all the doors. Fantastic. We will sell all of the lights because I don't like them. I might put up the toilet signs again later. We'll see. See if we need them. There's another like single bedroom. It looks okay. This goes out onto the balcony as well. It's a very small balcony. might extend that a little bit. Then where does this go? This is another bed. Why is this so weird? Why is this so... Oh, this is 2 bedrooms. Okay. I understand. They're both very strangely laid out. Very weird. Is there any way to make that less weird? Not really, I think. Right. Fine. That'll do. We'll deal with it. I might extend... Oh, this one doesn't really have the ability to extend either, does it? That's fine. That's fine, I don't mind. I mind a little. Okay, doors are done though. Actually, there's one more door up here, I think. There. Oh no! It's not exactly a hard fix. I don't know why I made that noise. There we go. Fantastic. We'll also sort out the windows. I want to get all the windows and doors done first, because they are very easy. It's another double bathroom situation. We know how those get dealt with. No windows in there. You don't want to see what goes on in that room. Ooh, a proper bathroom. I forgot about that already. You and... just do a little leap. There we go. So this will probably be a 2 recording session boy, which I don't really do very often. Normally, I kind of schedule 2 to 3 hours for these. Like, I kind of go, okay, I'm free for the next 2 to 3 hours. Let's do it. Let's get House Flipper 2 done. The fact that this is going to take longer than that means I will probably come back to this tomorrow, or maybe even the next day. Who knows? Whenever I have time and remember that this game exists. Oh, the light fell off in this room. I mean, we're just kind of doing slapdash stuff here. You know, I guess I'll call it there for today. I mean, you won't notice anything in the edit. In the edit, this will all be one smooth video. Probably too long a video. But big stretch. I'm gonna call it there and go do something else for a while. And come back and finish off this. I'm back. It's been, I'm gonna say 2 days. A car just went very loudly past my window. That probably came through on the microphone. It's been about 2 days since I played this. I logged out and then completely forgot about it. Where were we? I think we had completely done the bottom floor, right? We got bedroom. I don't know why I'm doing a recap. This is for me. I know you literally just saw this. Bathrooms, yep, some piss huts. We've got a lovely kitchen, if I do so say myself. That's not how that phrase goes. Bathroom and other piss hut. And another bedroom. Okay, so far we've got what? 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. There's another like 4 up here, and then another one up top. Let's do the top floor first. I'm going to choose the wood for the top floor as well, because it's all wood. I think that makes sense. We should do the border along the top, and then get the wood set up so that it doesn't look as gross as it does currently. I don't know if I'm gonna do like a speed up here or not. I don't know, I never know quite how much effort to put into these videos. They're not like the most viewed thing in the world, so I resent putting in a lot of effort. But at the same time, if I did put in more effort, they would be more watched, probably, right? That's how things work. It's not really how things work. There's the dirty secret of YouTube is that anybody telling you that, oh, you just need to put in the elbow grease and you'll get noticed, they're lying to you. I know people who have been doing YouTube and Twitch for longer than me, better than me, are doing worse than me, if anything. I mean, worse is relative. Less viewership than me, I guess is the way you'd put it. And they deserve more. It's all luck, unfortunately. I wish it wasn't too. But it's all luck. I mean, I say that. Maybe I don't wish it wasn't luck, because I don't think I'm very good at this. So any success I may have garnered on YouTube or Twitch is luck. Oh, I wish I could put a ladder in here, because it's so annoying getting up to these things. Maybe I can fit it in. Hang on, just... Whoop. Oh, I just about can. Okay, just... Whoop. Whoop. And then in the side here... Eep. 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 It's not quite high it's Can I put some sort of, like, shelf or some boxes or something on top of you? Yeah, I don't know. It's statistically extremely unlikely that anybody makes any sort of... I mean, not even just money. It's extremely unlikely that anybody gets any sort of notice or attention on YouTube whatsoever. For every person who probably does deserve to get some attention on YouTube and Twitch, there are many people who do not. So it's probably alright. Right, what? Okay. Okay, we need to do the ceiling up there as well. Let's do the ceiling first. Where is the ceiling tiles? They're probably in a room that I've left somewhere. I'm just going to make some new ones. I've kind of, at least with YouTube, kind of given up on being, like, massively popular on YouTube. I'm content with where I am on YouTube, which is that, you know, for these videos, for instance, a couple of 100 people might watch this and go, that was funny. And then I'll go, haha, I'm pleased with this. Jesus, this door. And that's enough. Twitch, I don't know. I think in an ideal world, I would like to be bigger on Twitch. There's a disgusting part of me, a disgusting, greedy part of me that's like, I wish I could, you know, make my living from Twitch or whatever. It's very unlikely to ever happen. But, you know, it might be nice. European walnut. I think that's what I've been using for the interior. We'll get cut pattern this one, I suppose. And then, what size do I want this? Maybe here? Is that right? No, it should be a tiny bit bigger again. Like that. Yeah, that's right. Okay, that's fine. I'm okay with this. Although looking at it, do I want it lighter? Because right now it looks a little bit like we're living in an abandoned barn. You know? Like maybe we want some lighter wood as an accent or something like that. I said accent like an American there. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know anything about decoration. I literally cannot remember what I said in the previous part of this. Same part for you, obviously. I have been I've been browsing through a Tumblr recently. which makes me sound so old. Oh god. But I've been browsing through a Tumblr recently called, I think it's just called like Homes and Other Stuff. And it's just a small Tumblr where they collate weird shit on Zillow or whatever else you use to find houses for sale. And it's been fun. I like looking at them, and it's maybe given me ideas on how I should style this stuff. It's given me more of an appreciation, and this took a while, of colour, of making things not monochrome. Because in general, I like things to be monochrome. If I'm making a house in this or decorating something, I like it to be monochrome and, you know, uncolourful. But I've been seeing a lot more colourful houses, and every single person in the comments going like, fuck, I hate how there's no colour in houses anymore. I'm like, man, I'm really in the minority here. But sometimes it looks nice, so you know. It's just been opening my eyes a little bit, because I've never really cared about interior decoration, really. Like, you could look around my actual house and tell that, Jesus, I don't have an eye for interior decoration or anything. Really, everything in my house looks very boring. And that's fine as well. Really, when it comes down to it, is I treat my house a bit like how I treat my clothes. Which is, I don't generally give a fuck. I don't care really what I wear. As long as it's, you know, again, monochrome, I'm pretty much fine with whatever I'm wearing. I've been trying to do better with that as well. Like, I don't have much of a sense of style. I think I am very unstylish. I think if you were to look at me, you'd go, that is a person who does not know what fashion is. I've been thinking about getting better at that. Thing is I don't really know how you get better at that, other than just buying lots of clothes, and that's kind of expensive. I wish there was like a crash course you could go on. There might be. This might be a thing I'm describing that's real. But I wish there was a crash course you could go on that's like, here's how to style yourself so that you don't look like an idiot. It's probably TikTok, right? There's probably fashion TikToks. There's probably fashion Twitter accounts. There was that infamous... I liked him, but there was that infamous guy on Twitter who was all like criticizing like famous people's menswear. He was kind of funny. Should these be this way or should they be in? I don't know if I want these opening out, although I guess it makes sense because they're very small. We want the extra room. I'm just going to duplicate these rooms down here, by the way, for those bathrooms. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fashion. But I've been thinking about, I don't know. I saw some posts recently of people like going around thrift shopping. I was like, that looks fun. Because the main thing that puts me off about clothes shopping is that it's really expensive. Like, it's really expensive, right? Well, it depends. If you go to Pennies, which I think is Primark in the rest of the world, or is Pennies the same thing as JC Penney's in America? It might be. Pennies is an Irish chain of extremely cheap shops, and it's one of the things that I think Ireland has to apologise for on an international level. Because if you buy something from Pennies / Primark, you are probably funding slavery, right? And I guess clothes are expensive, and it's tempting and sometimes even maybe necessary to buy like ultra cheap fast fashion clothes. It's real bad. Like, I can't really bring myself to do it. I tend to go like at least one step up in clothing, but that means that the clothes I buy are generally a tiny bit expensive, and so I don't really like buying clothes because of that, because I'm not wealthy. So, thrift shopping, otherwise known as charity shops if you're not American. I didn't know this until I was in my teens. I was like, what's a thrift shop? They're just charity shops, it's the same thing. I think there's a song by a rapper called Macklemore about it. That seems like a good middle ground, right? Like, you're reusing stuff at the very least. It's probably not the cheap shit that you would get in Primark. And it looks like there's some nice stuff in there, right? This is just a fence. Okay, let's just take off the railing for now and move this fence. There we go, and we can access this. But yeah, I've been basically I had a dream, which a disturbing amount of my anecdotes start that way because I don't go out or do anything. I'm a very uninteresting person. I had a dream that I was at a charity shop and getting some nice clothes, and then I woke up and went, that's a bit sad. Because obviously it is. It's just a sad thing to dream about. My dreams are never fucking interesting. They're always stuff like that, like, oh, I got a nice jacket. Now, this is the problem, right? What I'm about to say. I have some charity shops near me, but they cater almost exclusively to the old. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, I am not old. Like, the sort of things that you would find in an Irish small town charity shop, I feel, are things that nobody should willingly wear. Like, there's probably a reason that they're in the charity shop in the first place, right? It's not always true. Sometimes I've seen some nice stuff in there, but I've never picked anything up. I should probably clean up the rubbish on this stage, right? On this stage, like I'm playing fucking Super Smash Brothers. That's kind of pretty. Kind of. Let's put down a floor. And also, I'll copy the style from these chairs down here. Ooh, look at that. Very pretty. Ah, fucker. I didn't mean to do that. Hello, actually, that might look nicer. I'm doing it a bit slapdash this time. I'm doing kind of bits and pieces everywhere, instead of just doing, like, each floor as it comes. I want to fix these railings because they look awful, so we'll do that next. But yeah, basically, what it comes down to, the last couple of minutes of conversation has been, I don't know anything about fashion or design in any way outside of, like, posters and, like, Photoshop and stuff like that. And I don't really know how to get started. For a while, the last time I regularly went into charity shops, and it didn't even work out, last time I went into charity shops was when I was trying very, very briefly, I considered getting into vinyl. Because I'm a bit of an audiophile. I'm wearing very fancy headphones right now. I've never gone into the vinyl thing because it's expensive. Again, a lot of my anecdotes seem to revolve around that. I'm poor, okay? It's kind of expensive to get into vinyl. You need the full setup. You need some stuff in order to get into vinyl that I don't have. So I was looking around for like a second-hand record player in charity shops, and I never found one. But for about a month, I was hanging around in charity shops and just picking up bits and pieces because I was like, maybe I'll see one at some point. And it was kind of fun. I liked it a bit. I could see how it's fun to hang around in there in a way that hanging around a normal shop would fill me with dread. Like, I hate hanging around shops. Oh, it's awful. Need this workshop stand so I can hop up. There we go. Hanging around shops is one of my great hates. I think it comes from being dragged around shopping in places like Penny's by my mum when I was a kid. I really, really, really don't like it. It makes me so angry being in a shop, especially a clothes shop. Like, even to this day, if I pass a Penny's or a Primark or whatever it's called in whatever region, I will get like a little, like, calling it anxiety seems insulting to the concept of anxiety, but like a tiny low-level buzz in the back of my brain that's like, get away. Please leave. Let's change the style of this. Make it, you know what, red. Red is nice. I like the red. Let's make it that. Like, fits in with the outside a bit more. Let's get a... Oh, God. Maybe a 5. 5 looks kind of nice. 5 or 7. Ooh, look at that. That's very pretty. Okay. Let's match it to the yellow of the floor. I think that's good. Let me copy that style. Ooh, look at that. Nice. Although then this doesn't really match here now. Let me change the style. Let me change the style on this. Stay railing A. to red. Or is it American cherry? Is it American cherry or is it red cedar? American cherry. Yeah, that's right. And then here as well. And I'm going to change the middle bit, stair railing B, to like European walnut, I think. I'm actually doing like proper design here. Matching things with other elements of the house. It almost looks intentional. Perfect. Amazing. Everything's coming up Millhouse. This little hallway is done. This little hallway is done. Okay, that's some progress. It's literally just the rooms now, which is good. I'll do the top room, top floor first, I think. We'll sell off all these lights. We'll sell off... I mean, really, everything needs to go, right? What the fuck is this television? Is this from the 70s? I don't know what TVs looked like in the 1970s. The oldest TV I've ever used, I guess is the term. The only TV I've ever watched stuff on that was like a boxy TV like that was from, I think, the early 2000s? At least that's what I remember. Because I am from the early 2000s. Well, technically I'm from the late 90s, but I don't remember the late 90s. My earliest memories are the 2000s. Not great memories, because the early 2000s was bad. Worse than now? That's debatable, but bad. I am worried about anybody who has nostalgia for the early 2000s, because in my head that's a very grim time. Everybody using fucking Nokia 3310s and playing Snake and pretending they were happy. Oh. Or maybe you were actually happy. Oh, you know what? Immediately, I'm going for bold here. I'm doing blue. It looks ridiculous. Give me some blue. Make everything blue and weird. White chairs against a blue table. Why is there even a table up here? Who knows? Put you here, and we'll start laying the floor again. I think that's what we'll do first. Maybe I should do the lighting first, but it's fine. Give me like a fresh box of this. But yeah, I don't remember the 90s. I was born in 1996. Oh, there's a little bit of rubbish there that I didn't get. Also, I should probably move this carpet out here somewhere, because it's going to get in the way of the floor. But I remember using VHSs a tiny bit. That might be my oldest coded memory. It's why, I don't know, I fall weirdly on the generational divide. Number one, whenever I mock generations, I should make it clear, I'm always joking, because it doesn't mean as much as people like to think it does, right? Like, there are genuine generational divides and markers and stuff like that, but at the same time, a lot of it is nonsense. You know, a lot of it is meaningless. So I try not to take it too seriously or anything. Let me get some more light wenge. I don't know if I have any more of that, but I'll just copy it here. I tend to avoid calling myself a millennial. And it's not, as I joke, it's not because I hate millennials. It's mainly because I feel like I don't share a lot of the sort of cultural markers that millennials tend to share. Like, I feel like in order to call yourself a true millennial, you have to do things like remember 9/11 and have gone to VHS rentals shops, you know, that kind of thing. Those seem very millennial to me. Grow up on like CDs and tapes. And I didn't do any of that. Like, I remember going to Extravision a little bit, but it was always for DVDs. And I remember having an MP3 player, but it wasn't like an old iPod or anything like that. I don't remember 9/11. So it's, I don't know, it feels almost like stolen valor. But then I don't fit in really with the Zoomers either, which is very annoying. Like, on balance, which would I rather be? Probably a Zoomer. Okay. But I don't think I am. I think if I called myself a Zoomer, that would feel even weirder, because I feel like I'd get lots of like 18-year-olds going, what the fuck? You're like 30. You okay? You can't call yourself a Zoomer. That's just weird. That feels like one of those pathetic people who's trying to reclaim their youth too long. I guess I don't know. I don't know if I have much to talk about. Like, I'm trying to think, did I do anything over the last 2 days? Not really. I watched some movies. I streamed, as usual. Oh, if you're watching this video and you don't know I stream on Twitch, I mention it enough, so what have you been doing? But I do stream on Twitch, so if you want to drop a follow on Twitch, if you use Twitch. I understand not using Twitch, by the way. Because I think Twitch... Even I don't really use Twitch that much, and I stream on Twitch most days now. I use Twitch less than you'd think. I watch maybe like 4 streamers. There are days I don't go on Twitch. On weekends, I will not go to Twitch, you know? I will not load up that website. I might leave the wallpaper as it is in here. It's kind of nice. I will also... is it this that I want? But yeah, I understand not wanting to use Twitch, because Twitch has an infamously bad community associated with it. I think... I don't know. You know how people used to say this about Reddit? And it was never really true. That the Reddit community is only as toxic as you make it. That's not true. Right? Reddit, there's a reason I'm not on Reddit anymore. It's because even I used to believe that, and then went, no, Reddit is just really unpleasant. No matter what subreddit you're on, no matter how outwardly nice it may appear, they are freaks who do not know how to interact with human beings. So just cut your losses and run. Twitch is a little bit like that. Like a tiny bit. I think you can, more than those others, I think you can make Twitch an okay place to hang out. You know? Like, it depends on the streamer you follow, basically. It depends on the... It's a bit like Discord, I guess. Like, Discord has a bit of a reputation for being full of, like, child endangerers. But, you know, it really depends on the Discord server. Like, some of them are lovely. My Discord, for instance, is lovely. Anybody watching this video, more than welcome to join my, my Discord. And if you're not weird, you'll be welcomed with open arms. And I mean, like, off-puttingly weird. Like, if you're a bit weird about, like, I don't know, anime or something, that's probably fine. I won't respect you, but people will. I'm out. But, you know, if you're, like, I don't know, what's the weirdest person? What's the weirdest, like, terminally online person? Libertarians? Libertarians are pretty weird. Then you mightn't have a good time. Other than that, I think my Discord is really lovely. But Twitch is a bit like that. Like, I think my Twitch channel is actually, considering some of the awful things I talk about, I think my Twitch channel is actually remarkably wholesome. Like, my chat. Like, it's like the people there, and God, I can never say this to them because they would eat me alive. They're really lovely. I've met some genuinely, like, friends. It's alien to me as a concept. I've met some friends through Twitch. I'm trying to get the top of this, by the way, if you don't know what I'm doing. There we go. I've met some, like, genuine friends who I've met up with in real life and will be doing so again in May through Twitch. I've met some people who I've talked to outside of Twitch, which is very rare for me. You know, they're really lovely, my chat. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about me, because I don't think I'm lovely. In fact, you know, not to get heavy, I don't think I'm actually that nice a person. I try, but I don't think I'm actually a very nice person. I think I'm kind of impatient. I think I'm kind of condescending and patronizing sometimes. There are flaws that I've been trying to work on, but I think they're there. So God knows why people watch me who seem lovely and nice and pleasant to speak to. Maybe I'll leave this bath. I don't know. No, it's too stained from previous love-making sessions. We need to sell everything in here again. This is the one thing I will always modernize. Like I've said, I'm putting more colour and patterning into these rooms recently. I will not compromise on the bathroom. Bathrooms should be white and clean and bleachable. They should not be anything else. So let's just copy these for up here. Let's just get some white ceramic. Something nice and clean and bright. What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I don't deserve my chat, basically. it might be imposter syndrome. I don't know if this counts as imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is more like I don't belong here, right? I think I do belong on Twitch because Twitch is shit. Twitch has some profoundly shit streamers. I think that's the opposite angle of what I was saying earlier. I said that there are some people who put way more work than me and are way funnier and more entertaining than me on Twitch and YouTube, and they do not have the same following. Like, not that I have a big following, but they don't have that. The opposite is also true. Most of Twitch is shit. Like, most of Twitch is people who cannot seem to string a sentence together. Don't mean to be overly rude, but most of Twitch is, I mean, fucking unwatchable. Like, it's people playing, like, fucking FIFA games and speaking to the chat once every 15 minutes to call out, like, subs. And it's like, who could watch this? Like, not just, like, who could make this? Like, why are you interested in being on Twitch? But, like, who could watch this and enjoy it? Who could watch this and not be really annoyed? I don't get it. So I think I am in the top 20%, let's say, of entertainment on Twitch. That's not saying much, though. We're probably going to need a bath in here, aren't we? Because it's not really high enough for a shower. Maybe a very small shower against the wall here, and then I can put a sink here with a mirror and a toilet here. Actually, yeah, that might work, because I hate baths. This has come up before, but I really, really hate a bath. I have not had a bath in many years. I think they're awful, awful things. I'm going to put just a small shower here. That's too big. A small shower, please. Give me the smallest shower you have. No, that's too small. There we go. That's absolutely fine. Then we can put a sink here and a toilet here, I think. Or maybe a toilet right here beside it. That kind of makes sense to me. Get me a small toilet, because every bathroom in this place is tiny. So get me like the Japet. Right? Small little baby toilet. That's perfect. That fits well, looks nice, good. And get me, I don't know, maybe like a sink cabinet like this. I think that'll fit, unlike some other previous ones. Yeah, that looks nice actually. I'm happy with that. Let's change the style to actually, I think it looks nice as it is. I think all of this looks okay as it is. This should be not brown. That's pretty rancid. Maybe that. Maybe white. I hate the blue bottom, but that's fine. The bottom of my shower, if anybody was interested, is green. It's not that far off that. And I think it is disgusting. I think that's really bad. I think it's a really disgusting colour for a shower, is green. I'd rather either white or metal, like chrome or something like that. Let's give him a mirror as well. What was the mirror down below? Goose? That's a bit big for up here. Maybe just like a standard, like square mirror. It doesn't need to be anything fancy, right? I think that's perfectly fine. They have got a cabinet for their... I don't know, what do you keep in a bathroom cabinet? I don't have a bathroom cabinet. My bathroom is too small. I have one bathroom in my house. It is too small to have a cabinet in it. Like, zoom out a second, hang on. Is this bathroom that I'm in right now, this is about, actually this is about the size of my bathroom. Maybe a little bit bigger, actually. I think maybe my bathroom is if you take this strip of tile away and put the wall there instead. That's how big my bathroom is. It is fucking tiny. I don't know if there's room for a cabinet in there. Let's put in some like toilet paper. Can I make some green toilet paper? I would refuse to use this, I think. Green toilet paper seems wrong somehow. Like, really wrong. Let's give them a toilet paper holder as well, obviously. And maybe a towel rack. That's also useful for people. And I think that's it. I think that's all you need in here. A bin? Maybe a bin? Can I get a bin? Oh, and one of these. Give me a toilet brush. And a bin. Where could I put a bin? Where would a bin even be? Decorations? Would it be in accessories? It is in accessories. How many times have I looked for that now and missed it? There we go. A bin. Give him two bottles of bleach as a treat, and maybe a soap dish. Give him a yellow soap dish. Oh, this does not really fit, but okay. And some pink soap. Disgusting. There we go. Lovely. Good stuff. Bathroom done. Do we want to give him a mat as well? Like absorbent mat, maybe even like grey and green. Not Graham Greene. I believe that's a poet? Is Graham Greene a poet? God, I should not have tried to make a cultural reference. It never goes well. Is Graham Greene a poet? I think he's Welsh. Is he a Welsh poet? I have no idea. Why did I bother referencing a poet? I hate poetry. My partner, Emma, has been studying poetry recently because she's in university for English. I don't know why I put on that voice. I guess it's inherently posh to me. But, yeah, my partner has been studying English. Say it in a more normal voice. And she's doing poetry modules because poetry is a part of English. Who knew? Give him a tiny television here. Yeah, give him like a little teensy TV. That'll be nice. Sure. I've discovered how much I hate poetry. Basically, not to be too rude about it, but it turns out I fucking despise poetry. I didn't even know, really. I might put this against the wall here, actually, this bed. I might put the bed here. That looks kind of nice. And then we can have this here. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we could have another shelf here. But I always thought that I was sort of ambivalent about poetry, or sort of neutral, I guess. Not even ambivalent, just sort of like, oh yeah, poetry, that exists. I'm sure it's fine. You know? Turns out, I hate it. Turns out I cannot stand poetry. Because I've been reading some poetry that is considered very good, and I go, ugh, get it off. Get it away from me. This is quite nice. Sure, I need to put a light up. Give me some sort of lighting. What lights do I want in here? Maybe a chandelier, like a ceiling lamp kind of chandelier thing. Because I don't think this will fit. My instinct is to go for a ceiling strip like this, but I don't think that would work well with this decor. Maybe that. Fuck it, I'll do ceiling lamp and litas or whatever this is. Just right in the middle, please. Like that. Yeah, that's probably enough. Well, probably one should go here, right? But that might be enough. Let me connect it up. Is that bright enough? Probably. It's probably bright enough. What about the lighting situation in this room? There is none. That's what the lighting situation is. There is no lights. Okay. Let me put another light switch down quickly right there. And maybe like a very small one, like a single even, like this. Ceiling lamp litas again, like there. Wire that up. That's probably bright enough, right? Oh yeah, that's plenty. That's so much light. Okay, absolutely fine. Okay, that's this room done, and I think that's the top floor done in general, right? Because this looks nice and fine. Don't think there's anything else I need to do here. It's just like a nice little living area, or like seating area where you can sit and read a book or something and chat with each other across this weird elongated table. Maybe I should flip this around. Hang on. I could compact this a bit more, I think. Put there, and then over here, like that. Maybe one more back again. Like that. That looks a little bit less deranged. You know what? In fact, I think this doesn't really fit. I think a smaller table would fit. Or even this one? No, that's too big. No, that's too big. I can't stop saying it. I'm sorry for everybody that's so angry at me saying that constantly. I can't stop. There we go. Now that's a table. That's a table. Copy that. Put it up here. Oh, I can't. Ooh. Make it red, please. Or not. You can make it like... no, I wanted red. I wanted like American cherry or red cedar or something. I think that's nice. There we go. Oh, I should probably put lights up here as well. I forgot about lights here. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. And I need to clean this. And then after this is cleaned, I think, because I think this is clean as well, right? Yeah, that looks clean and fine. Once this is cleaned, I think we're done with the upstairs, and then we just have the middle floor to do. We're actually chugging through this quite well. Oh, I'm dreading editing this video. It's going to be so long. It's going to be like 4 hours of footage. Now, the way I edit these videos, that's actually not that bad, but it's still going to be daunting. This might take a couple of days. Normally, one of these videos, because I don't put that much effort into it, let's be honest, one of these videos takes me about, I'm going to say, 2 hours to edit. So, you know, it's not actually that bad. But this one might take a little bit longer. Who knows? You might notice this one is shoddily edited compared to some of the others. Who knows? Maybe I've slapdash this together. Okay, we will make this the exact same as the bottom two, right? Because those look nice. Considering they're so tiny, they look fine. And I might put like an actual shower room outside before we finish here. Like I might make another room from scratch. Because, Christ, look at this. Alright, what does this look like? I might just montage this through, because, you know, this isn't going to be new, this is literally just going to be copying this floor plan up there, so I might just fast forward this and montage it. Oh, I forgot about the little glory hole! We'll keep that. Honestly, I think this is all these fuckers get. This is so awkward, this slanting roof. It means I can barely fit a toilet in there. It's even narrower than downstairs. Like, I can't fit a sink in there. This really should not be 2 bathrooms. It is breaking some sort of law. This cannot work. You have to, like, if you're overweight, fuck you, I guess, because you're not getting past this sink. You have to, like, really suck in your gut and, like, shimmy past here in order to piss. That's what you get. These are the worst bathrooms in the world. That exists there now. Right, what about lighting up here? I need more lights. More lights, please. Give me all the lights. Oh, there's another one. Okay, you know what? This... Oh god, I don't know what this is. Maybe this can be the shower room. Maybe we don't have to build anything else. Maybe this can be just the shower room, right? We've got 2 toilets there, 2 toilets down there. We've got a toilet up here and an ensuite down there. So there's like 6 toilets in this house already. So I don't think we need this toilet. I think what we can do is make this into a shower complex. Maybe not, it is quite small, but maybe we have like 15 showers in here, just crammed in. Maybe that'll work. I sold off the tiles as well, thinking that this was the last time we'd need the tiles. How wrong I was. Right, this is my redemption arc. Because if you've watched any of the other videos, you'll know that for some reason I cannot make a bathroom that works and looks okay. It always looks like a prison. Let's get this light going as well. Let's get this light fixed immediately, so I can just ignore it for the rest of the time. What's the middle of this room? Is that the middle? There we go. Now we can actually see what we're doing. Okay. Right. First of all, we tile this fucker. Oh my god, I can't even access this now. Please help me. Help me help myself. White tile. Cheap white tile. That's all these people deserve. I have to remember, we're making a hostel. This doesn't have to be nice. It just has to be better than sleeping on the ground. That's really all people expect from a hostel. That's all they should expect from a hostel, at least. Maybe this room is just like a fucking big shower head in the ceiling and then drains in the floor, and we pile everybody in every morning and say, "You don't come out until you ain't rancid." The more I'm laying down this ceiling, the more I think it's horrible, but it's sunk cost now. We're just doing it. It's so dark. But this is fine. This is an okay room right now. Let's ruin it. What is the smallest shower? We did it earlier in the upstairs room. The smallest shower is this. How many of these can I fit in? I can probably put in even more. I can probably put in 5 showers. Oh, come on. Sure, there we go. I can fit 5 showers in this room. Oh, God. It's the worst room in the world. It's a room from a horror story. Maybe I just do 3 for that. Okay, you know what? 3 is less... Oh, it's not good. Maybe 3 or 4? Maybe I put a 4th one right here. But the thing is that this won't open if there's another one here, will it? Yeah, it needs to attach to the wall. Okay. So 3 showers. Maybe, is there a tiny bath as well? No, that won't work. 3 showers and then some sinks for some like quick touch-ups, you know? Like some horrible rancid sinks. Like just a bank of sinks along here. Like this. Right? There we go. 3 showers, 3 sinks. Look, I'll be nice to them. I'll give them like a heated towel dryer, because they're all using the same towels. Put that fucking somewhere, I don't know. Maybe we don't, actually. We'll just give them towel racks.
It's €15 extra for fresh towels.
But that seems extortionate.
Do you want towels or not?
Let's give him some, let's give him like a multiple towel rack. There we go. There'll be 3 or 4 towels here, and you can bring your own. Now these, I don't want them to look like prison showers. So just nice showers, like nice showers like this. Okay, that's fine. Like, it's not a nice room already. We shouldn't have them look so bad. Although, saying that, the sinks are going to be green. Because that is the worst colour I can think of for a sink. Drab vomit green. There we go. Same with this. The colour could be green. And then, like, one long mirror for the whole thing. It looks like a public bathroom, but it's showers. I guess there is public showers in pools and on some slightly more upscale beaches, right? There's public showers. They're not unheard of. They're just, not that common. Oh, they look so bad. Yeah, how far over can I bring this while still being able to open the door? One more tick in, like that. Okay. Perfect. Let's move the sinks over there then. So they're all a bit more in front of the mirror. There we go. Perfect. Is it perfect? Maybe I sold that. Maybe I just give them one individual mirror. What's the smallest mirror possible? Like, is there a tiny mirror? That's kind of small, but I want, like, even smaller. I want the tiniest possible mirror. Like, I want basically just like like this, maybe. Oh, that's too big. This? That's... it's still too big. What about this one? Way too big. Is there no tiny mirrors in this game? I've never really checked. What about you? You're too big. You're too big. You? That's a bit better. Give them some, like, tiny mirrors. And make the mirrors slightly too low as well. So you're kind of looking at your chest. Make them drab green. Awful. Absolutely fucking awful. Yeah, that looks about right. That's fine. So they can step out of the shower, not get everything everywhere, and then wash their hands. Or if all the showers are taken, they can just wet themselves here. I know it's gross, but that's what I want them to do. Okay, I'll give them some orange bars of soap in order to facilitate that. There we go. Just rummage around on yourself with this. Perfect. So that's a shower room. Everybody can shower. 3 showers for... Well, what did we say? The average amount of people in this house would probably be like 12. 3 showers for 12 people, although actually it's more like 5, because this room has a shower and the ensuite has a shower. So 5 showers for 12 people. That's actually not bad. Not great, obviously, but it's not bad. Now it's just these 3 rooms, I think, and then we're done. We're clipping along. This is actually fine. Maybe I should have done all this in one go. I will clean up this room, and when it comes to the decorating... You know what it's going to look like, right? I'm going to put up some wallpaper, I'm going to tidy up and replace the wood, get rid of the furniture. I'll see you when it's time to put in furniture. You know what? I think I'm going to leave the wallpaper as it is and just decorate this room now. I think this looks fairly nice. I think everything looks good here. This hallway is still an absolute nightmare, but whatever. Who cares? And this balcony is going to kill somebody, but it's just how it was built. It's not my fault. Right? This is a horrible balcony. Let me just copy that over to the door. There we go. This is the weird room. Okay. I think this was a double room, so I guess we'll just keep it as it is. I haven't really been putting much thought into the bedrooms. Like, I've really just been putting down whatever double bed is there. They've all come with this kind of bed, which is absolutely hideous. But, you know what? Sure. Why not? Really horrible bed. And we'll put some nightstands. What is this? A tolar. What nightstand would go with this? We'll put some thought into it. A fogger. Maybe a fogger would go with it. Maybe a sobieski. Or a warbler. Or you know what? A tolar. Oh, these are hideous. These are really ugly. These are so ugly. What an ugly bed and nightstand combo. These are horrible looking. Who would ever want this? Right, it's fine. Let's give them... You know what? This can be a deluxe bedroom. Despite having the worst bed, this will be a deluxe bedroom. You get a massive television if you book into this bedroom. You get a massive TV, and you get some cabinets, even. What a treat. You get some... is there a tolar? One of these? There's a tolar dresser, but it looks too ugly to have in a room. Maybe a Segovia dresser. You get a dresser, you get a bed. What more do you want? Greedy fuckers. Right, there we go. That's perfect. Then, anything else? I don't think you need anything else, honestly. What more would you want in this room? You've got storage. Again, this is a hostel. You're not living here. You're going to be living out of a backpack. So, like, you've got places to store your little phone and chargers and stuff. You've got a little painting of some windmills. Maybe this is in, I was about to say Denmark. That's really not the place that's famous for windmills. We've got a television. Is there other shows? I think I saw something about this. TV channel. Pomelo TV. They are 100% lovers. Is this like Queer Eye for the Tool, the Tim Taylor, or whatever the fuck that was called? Is he psychic? What just happened? Is this just like what's it called? Is it JML? I think JML is the Irish equivalent of that. I think it's like the home shopping network in America, maybe. I'm not even going to change these. These are disgusting. Right, let's go. One more room to go, I think, or is it two more rooms? I think it's two more rooms. I think this one, yep, with the cook chair, obviously. Ooh, what the fuck is going on there? Why is this so weird? Why is there like a slanting roof and then a straight roof here? I guess it's so that it's easier to put the bed in. Whatever. We'll deal with this. Fast motion again. And this is another one done, I think. Look how nice that is. I think I actually quite like this weird fucky wallpaper. Looks like something I make in Photoshop when I'm bored. I think also this room, if I can fit it, should have bunk beds because those are silly. I think bunk beds are goofy. Can bunk beds fit in here though? Not really, really annoyingly. Maybe if I put them here, but then the door wouldn't open. I'd have to put them like in the middle of the floor. I mean, it could. No, that looks deranged. Okay, fine. Sell that. We'll just have a nice single bed. What's a nice single bed? You know what? Another Tolar. It looks fucking horrendous. Another Tolar. 2 Tolars. You know what? This is 2 Tolars. Can't be 2 Tolars. There's simply not enough room for 2 Tolars. This is a single bed. This is actually probably the one you want, right? This is probably the bedroom you want because it's like more private. you're definitely not going to have to share with anybody. It does need some sort of storage. Like any storage, like even small or small storage, like anything like one of these. Yeah, like even that's fine, honestly. Like, and a nightstand. Give me like a Tolar nightstand as well. That's enough. Honestly, that's perfectly fine. Like that's more than I think you would expect from a hostel room. Like this is pretty good. At least you don't have to share with anybody. I'm gonna make it actually like genuinely nice. There we go. Look at that. I'd like to stay here. This would be good. You've got balcony access. This might be the best room in the house. Got a window. What more do you need? You've got access to the death balcony. Are you feeling like fed up with life? You can go into that room. I'll do some bits and pieces and some more decoration at the very end, but like this is the fundamentals done. Big stretch. That is not a noise I generally make. I don't know where that came from. I might be dying. Right, this is another like fairly generic looking room. It looks fine. I'm gonna deal with it. I think that's the last bedroom, assembled. Let's just decorate it. Let's do this nicely. What's the nicest bed? Like, what is the bed that I would most like of these? Like a nice double bed. The kilo is quite nice. The ovalo, it's a bit much. Like, I really hate that headboard. That headboard is absolutely rank. The eider is fine, but again, the headboard is way too high. That is... What are you doing with that? That's way too high. That wouldn't even fit in this room, probably. This is probably the nicest bed, the Dion. That's probably the nicest bed. But is it a bit small? And is the headboard still a bit high for this room? Possibly. The kilo... Honestly, the Lovell is probably the nicest bed, right? The Lovell or the Camden. One of these is the nicest bed. So I'm going to put this here. This can be like the nice room. Sure. There we go. It's nice and low. I think this is the bed I would most like to have of any of these. Either that or the Dion. Or the Camden. The Camden's also nice. It's a bit higher. Has some storage underneath it. You know what? Just because of the storage, actually, I think the Camden might win out. Because again, this is a hostel. You're not going to get much in the way of shelving. Storage is useful. You're not going to be bringing that much with you, though. Now, what do we have for night shelves here? What's the nicest of these? Again, probably the Dion. Maybe the Camden as well. You know what? We'll go with the Camden to match it. This looks also quite nice. Put it there and there, maybe? Yeah, I don't think I've ever used these dressers. I've never put these down. But give them, like, a couple of dressers. Like that, like right under there. It still opens, right? Sort of. That's fine. And, I don't know. Maybe I even put the painting on this wall instead and put, like, a television there. Maybe they can have a TV. This can be another deluxe room. Look at that. Oh, that looks lovely. That's really nice. Does this open? Yes, it does. Oh, not well, though, does it? Maybe this was a mistake, because they can't actually read. Okay, look, it's a little bit of an effort to get in and out. But look, you'll put up with it. What else? I might make this painting a little bit smaller, now that I know I can do that. Like 80 centimeters high. Oh, that's such a game changer for me. That's so good. Maybe we just want one of these. Right? Like that. We put this now it looks a little bit silly is the problem. Now there's this massive TV above a fairly small cabinet. You know what? We can make another cabinet over here. Maybe just underneath the window. There we go. That might be okay. You have to like scooch in over the bed. But that's fine. I think that's way more than enough storage. And then over here you get access to a slightly less deadly looking what's it called? Balcony. In fact, I'm going to extend this balcony out one more level. This can be an actual usable balcony. There we go. This one can actually probably fit some fencing, which is lovely for them. I'm going to give them, I don't know, what's the nicest fence? Probably this one? Knickknacks or potpourri? I like the potpourri one. Maybe knickknacks? Yeah, sure. We'll give them this fencing. There. Okay, it instantly fell. 1 second. I don't think the fencing works. I also would like to extend this. Hang on. Sell that for now. I did it wrong. Is this lower? Hang on. Because I don't want it too high either. This may be okay. What's the lowest fence? That? That's too low. That's too low. Sorry. That's too high. That might be nice. That's about the same. They're all about a meter, so perfect. Look at that. Perfect balcony. I will copy that. Or copy the style from this one up here, maybe? Oh, it doesn't quite fit. It goes over here. Also, I don't like the colour. Let's sell it and try it again. One last time. We'll get it. It's okay. Maybe we'll go with potpourri. And we'll go like here. As I don't think that'll poke out over the edge. Just about melting with the roof. And honestly, I think that colour is nice. That's better. Look at that. That's way nicer. I might even put some little wall lighting on as a finishing touch. But I think, saying that and talking about finishing touches, I think we're done. Like, is this done? Are we finished with this house? I don't know. I'll like I said, I'll add some finishing touches and stuff in this last little montage and fix any things that I think are wrong. Then we'll go through it and see what we can get for it. Woo! And I think we're done. I think that's everything. Let's quickly go through it. I haven't decorated massively, but as you can see, there's now balconies and like little fencing and seating. There's little outdoor seats now for all the little hostel boys to, you know, chill out and kick back, look at the moss that's poking through the decking. There's little outdoor lights, which I think are lovely. Little outdoor lights up there as well. We go inside. This really feels back... Oh, Jesus, I'm inside the walls. This really feels backwards, but whatever. You go all the way through. Go, hello, I'd like to make an appointment, please, to stay at the hostel. And they go, all right, give me your money. And then you get given a room. While you're waiting for them to use their, like, Chromebook or whatever, you can chill out here. The little waiting area / common area where probably some students will look at you weird. Then, let's say you go in here, you have this room. It's nice and lovely, nice and beige. You get a medium-sized television. You and your friend can sleep there side by side, as you do. In here, you can make anything to your heart's desire. We have a fully stocked kitchen. Ignore that empty shelf. Everything else is fully stocked. We've got pots and pans and like frying pans and stove tops and bread and all the plates and glasses and mugs you could ever want. Also, we've got a toaster, 2 microwaves, coffee place, kitchen kettle, everything you could need. It's actually quite well stocked. A fridge even. little romantic candles on the booths in case you want to eat, or you can eat out here. Or actually, no, I might bar that. I might put a little carpet here as well. Hang on. Maybe we're not totally done. Let's put a little, like a medium-sized carpet here. There we go. Just so that people aren't trekking dirt everywhere. But I might no eating on these couches. But you can eat out here on the benches, and maybe I'll put, you know what, as a treat for people, what I might do is put a little picnic table out here somewhere. Where would a picnic table be? Even, you know what, I'll give them a grill as well. Give them a grill out here beside this tree. Massive fire hazard. Maybe some sun beds as well. Like they can chill out here. Look at that. Lovely. Where would a bench be? I can't remember. Surely it's in seats, right? Seats and other. There we go. Give them a picnic table, like out in the shade over here. They can sit out here under a tree, eat their little snacks and stuff, probably marked up massively. Speaking of which, I sell soap and toothbrushes and toilet paper here, but it's all really expensive. We've got the bathrooms. These are the nice bathrooms comparatively, which is grim. We've got places to hang up your coat or your trousers, depending on how serious you're being about this. You've got a glory hole for treats. Then in here, got another bathroom, another ensuite. Everything perfect in here. This actually looks nice and is well done. This is the landlord's bedroom. In here, yep, awkwardly laid out, but whatever. What more could you want? Maybe I'll give them a television here. Now, block the view. They don't need a TV. That room is for people who are like, I don't even own a TV, actually. Then up here, we've got the hell bathroom. This bathroom is absolute hell, and I'd rather die than use it. But all three rooms in here are lovely. This room, nice, small, compact, single-dweller room. Lovely. Go out onto a balcony, have access to all the lighting, and you can look up at the beams if you want to do that. In here, you've got the double bedroom with the nightstands and the massive television. All lovely. Doing well. In here, you've got the shower room. I think the less said about the shower room, the better, but it means that everybody in this hostel will be cleaner than people generally are in hostels. In here, probably the nicest bedroom. Like, you know, you've got a decent amount of storage, you've got actual nightstands, you've got a light, you've got... I should give them lamps, you know, just as a little treat. I'll give them some basic table lamps. Ooh, these are big table lamps. Give them some smaller table lamps. There we go. Some nice, simple lamps, so they can see. Other than that, perfect. Also balcony access to the nice balcony as well, where you get a private balcony overlooking the picnic area and barbecue area with a nice bench to yourself. Lovely. Absolutely wonderful. Then, up here, you have the final room, which is, I guess, a deluxe room? Because, I didn't sell this stuff. I guess this is also a deluxe room, because you don't have to share with anyone else's bathroom. In here, you get a... This is like the equivalent of like the penthouse presidential suite, right? Because you get a view. If you ignore the old beams, you get a view. You get a double bed with a television, a small television, and you get an actual shower, toilet, and sink all to yourself, which is rare in a hostel. I would say basically impossible in a hostel, but they have it. Even a little fancy chandelier, and that's it. I think that's everything. I could put up some more decorations and maybe some bookshelves and stuff like that, but honestly, this is nice. I think this is actually a nice place that I wouldn't mind staying. The problem is because this is a hostel, this kind of level of service, or, you know, just this level of niceness, means that this would be the most expensive hostel you have ever seen in your life. This is like $500 a night. This is like hotel prices for a hostel. So anyway, that's it. Let's see how much we can get for it. I'm quite pleased with this. I keep pressing escape when I don't mean to. Oh my god! Okay, we spent 100 grand basically on renovating this. That is maybe the highest I've ever spent in one of these episodes. It was already like 360 grand. Okay, 440,000 is what we spent. I would hope for 600 grand for this. I would hope to make about 200 grand profit. Oh, hello! 800,000 basically. That is so good. 792,000 from Madison Shoe. Absolutely. Immediately sell. Not even gonna haggle. Take my house. You could be a horrible, slummy hostel landlord. I say slummy, it's actually a nice hostel, aside from the horrible shower room. There we go. We have a deal. What am I up to now? What riches do I have access to this time? Fuck me, I'm nearly at 4 million. Jesus Christ, I'm rich. I know we're back at my house, my perfect house. Oh my god, it looks so blindingly white and plain now, doesn't it, compared to the hostel? But I like it more. This is my thing. Everything's white and a couple of primary colours. I think this is lovely. Anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. This was another House Flipper 2 episode. I like House Flipper 2 a lot. I will just play this as long as I have houses to build. I wonder if there's any DLC coming. Because this game, I think, lends itself really well to DLC in a slightly scummy way. See, there are 3 main suburbs, 3 main areas, I guess, in the game, in the main game and in the sandbox. They're all divided. Right now, we're working our way through Coal Route. I think we also did the coast, and then maybe... No? Suburbs? I can't remember. Either way, one of these is most expensive, one of these is least expensive, one of these is in the middle. There clearly is more... Like, there's this kind of, like, gated community over here. Maybe this is the old town. You've got, like, the industrial mayor's house bit over here. You've got the outskirts, maybe out in the farmland. I think they could easily expand this game to be double the size. And hopefully not price it like something like Planet Zoo, because that would be exorbitantly expensive. But I'm kind of looking forward to see where it goes. I'm sure there'll be DLCs or expansions later. Anyway, bye. As long as there's houses, I'll keep doing it. Bye. Bye.